Hi guys, welcome to the Tana Tarot All Love reading channel. So we're going to do a kind of rapid fire pick a card reading here. We have 5 groups and I usually only do 3. I usually do everything in 3s, but I did 5 because they're going to be shorter. And the topic for this reading is, why am I single? Like, why am I still single? What's the blocker? What can I do? You know, like, what's going on? So let's go ahead and look at group number 1. We're just going to jump right into it. We have closure. We have worry. We have collaborate. We have the 8 of Wands, the Sun, and the 3 of Pentacles. Well, let me tell you what I see right here, why you're still single. You need closure. You have closure and worry. I see that you really are not over something else, whether you are still in pain and hurt and afraid because of a negative experience, or whether you're still in love with someone and it's been over, or it's difficult, or you want it to be over because you want it to be different, you want it to be better, but it's been a long time and it's not gotten better. And so you're like, okay, I'm done, but you're not really done. You have to figure out a way to get closure. You're worried that you will never have love again because you can't seem to let this go. Okay, so that is the advice from Spirit to you, to work on a way to get closure. Whether you have to go to therapy, you know what just popped in my head, and please forgive me, but the best way to get over someone is to get under someone else. Okay, so I think you know in your heart that you need closure and that you want this to be over, but you just aren't there yet. Okay, but there's good news. With the 8 of Wands, the message is that I'm getting for you is that very soon you'll be able to look at things differently. I think someone new is going to reach out to you. I think very soon, with the 3 of Pentacles and the collaborate card, I think you're going to meet someone at work or through some type of group or organization. And if you don't belong to any group or organization, join. And if there's no one at work, maybe a new person will start. But some type of group, job, organization, you're going to meet someone. And it's going to be very soon. The 8 of Wands is like within the next week. Okay? So it may be longer. You know, time is weird, right? But this new person is going to bring you joy, happiness. This whole not being able to have closure and being worried that you will never have love again is totally going away. Okay? So that's why you're single. You were being saved by Spirit for this new person that you are going to meet. You're going to meet them very soon. I would say within the next 7 to 8 days, 7 to 8 weeks at the latest. So like next week or like 2 months at the most. Okay? So that's why you're single. You've been saved for this person. This person, you'll experience joy. Okay, group number 2. We have forgiveness, happiness, secret, 4 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, the Chariot. Oh my goodness. These are good. Okay. The message, the straight up message that I'm getting right now is I don't know if it's you or them with the secret and the forgiveness. Did in your last relationship, boy, isn't that always the way? But in your last relationship, did someone keep a secret from you and you weren't able to forgive them, but now finally after time you are able to? Or did you have a secret and they didn't forgive you and it's just kind of messing with your head? I don't know, but I do know that the secret to your happiness is forgiveness. Okay? So whether someone kept a secret and it necessitated forgiveness and that forgiveness has not happened yet, what we need is forgiveness. So either you forgive them or forgive yourself. You don't even need their forgiveness. Either forgive them or forgive yourself. Let it go. Life is short. This is the way to happiness. Okay? Forgiveness. That's why you're single right now. Forgiveness needs to happen. Either you need to forgive someone else or you need to forgive yourself. Or if you feel so compelled, you can ask someone else for forgiveness. Okay? Whatever it is, but forgiveness is necessary. What I see then, group number 2, crazy. With the Chariot, I see someone coming in quickly. I tell you, it's the law of attraction. When you put out sadness and angst, it blocks you. It blocks you from love. When you're able to work through the need to forgive, the sadness, the fear, when you're able to work through all that and you start being open to love, that is when it's going to happen. Now, you do have to leave the house though, okay? You've got to leave the house unless like you got a thing for Amazon guys or people. But I see once this forgiveness happens, I see someone coming in fast with the Chariot. I can't tell time-wise, but it's a very fast-moving card. So I would say pretty fast. I see a new start. Now this new start is with a pentacle. So what I really like about this is it's solid. Someone's going to come in with a solid, stable offer. They could be an earth sign. They're going to be someone that wants to move slow, that wants to build, that wants things to be stable. They're going to, they want to date for a year. They want to really get to know you. They want you to really get to know them. They want to make sure. They want things to go nice and slow and stable, but it will be real and it will be solid. They'll come in fast, but they're going to move slow and make sure that it's real. The kind of beautiful part, group number 2, is that we have the 4 of Wands. This is the soulmate card, the 1111, the marriage card. Okay? Once you are able to forgive whomever, this can happen and you won't be single anymore. Someone's coming in and they have really good, solid, long-term intentions. Kind of beautiful. Group number 3. We have lighten your load, patience, work, Page of Cups, the High Priestess, the Ace of Wands. My goodness, you guys are getting some good readings. Okay, group number 3. I feel like the reason you're single is because you're a workaholic and you are responsible for way too much. I feel like you're the person that's taking care. You could be a single parent. You could be taking care of the kids, the house. Maybe you're taking care of your own parents. Maybe you have a special needs child. Something is going on where you are just overwhelmed. Or maybe you're in the situation where you have to have 2 jobs in order to be able to, give your kids the things you want or want to give them, or whatever it is. You have a heavy load. I see you as the worker bee. I see you as carrying the world on your back. You don't have any time, energy, inclination. Okay? Whoever meets you is going to have patience. Because I think what's going to happen, group number 3, the message that I just got, it popped in my head, is that you're doing things because you want to, perhaps because you have to. But when you meet the right person, you are going to reprioritize. Does it mean you're going to, drop off the kids at the orphanage and, drop off the parents at the old folks' home? No. But you're going to figure out a way. Like right now, you're not even bothering to ask for help. You've just kind of accepted your lot in life. And when you meet this new person, this right person, you're going to reprioritize, and you're going to be amazed at how quickly you are able to lighten the load so that you can have your own freaking life, so that you can enjoy life. Life is short, okay? Now, love is coming in, damn it. And if I get one more comment about no one's coming in, I don't know what I'm going to do. It's out there. I don't care if you've been waiting 10 years. If you've been waiting 10 years and love hasn't come in, you have some work to do. You've got blocks. You're fearful. You don't really want it. You're not going anywhere. You're not making any effort. You're not asking your friends to hook you up. You're not joining clubs. If you've been single and for a long, long time and no one's coming in, you want to be single. Okay? I'm telling you straight up. And you, group number 3, with your life, the way it's been going, I can hear you say something similar to like, yeah, I'll get in a new relationship when pigs fly. Well, let me tell you what. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Pigs are flying. Group number 3. You have a message, an offer of love coming in. Okay? And this person sees you as the most beautiful, wise. I mean, they're mesmerized by you. They see you as the high priestess. And with the Ace of Wands, we have a passionate new start. So, what's cool is with this group, I'm not even, usually it's like a problem. Solve the problem and then this will come in. Nope. This person is coming in, and I think this person is going to be younger than you. I'm getting that you are a feminine and this person is a masculine, and this person is going to be younger than you by like as much as 10 years or more. But this person is going to see you as a goddess. Okay? They're going to be mesmerized by you, charmed by you, amazed by you. And they may already know who you are because I see feelings of love already. This isn't like the Page of Wands where someone sees you and they're like, ooh, there's love already. Okay? And when this person comes in, bloop, you're going to work this shit out. Okay? Kind of beautiful. Group number 3. Group number 4. Good luck. Failure. Rebirth. 10 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. All right. Okay. So, here's the deal. I see you have had a lot of failed relationships, straight up. failure. You feel like a failure. Let me tell you something. It takes two, okay? So, yeah, you may have been in some relationships that didn't work out too well. There may be work that you need to do, but it takes two to tango. And I think you need to lighten up on yourself. You know, look in the mirror, figure out what it is, like, what could I have done better? For years, I always felt like other people, everybody else in the world had taken a class on how to have a good relationship, and that I was like sick that day. I was like, how do these people know how to have these successful relationships? And I don't. What's wrong with me? And I figured out what's wrong with me through, growing up in an alcoholic household and being a middle child. And I mean, there's so many other things that happened, but I didn't think I was lovable. I didn't think I was worthy. I didn't think I deserved. And it took me years and years and well into adulthood to start to value myself and love myself. And I was a people pleaser like you would not believe, especially living in an alcoholic household. I was the one always trying to make things work and help people get along and all that. I still have a tendency to do that, but I am way, way, way less of a people pleaser than I was. And even at this age now, I am still working on learning to keep promises to myself, to honor myself and keep promises to myself. So this is the kind of work that you need to do. You're not a failure. You just need to figure out how to love yourself better. And you can love yourself better by setting boundaries and keeping promises to yourself. There's two ways, and I'm sure there's more. So whether you go to therapy or you do shadow work or whatever, read some good self-help books, whatever, watch YouTube videos, whatever it is that you do, just work on yourself. The main thing is to love yourself and value yourself and honor yourself. But you're not a failure. Okay? Everybody doesn't know stuff that you don't know. They just love themselves. There's the secret right there. And once you do that work, once you start that journey, you're going to have a rebirth. Okay? I love the good luck card. To me, it's like the Wheel of Fortune. Once you realize I'm not a failure, you start to love yourself, you have the rebirth. It's like the Wheel of Fortune is going to change and you're going to have good luck. I see, a period of good luck. Maybe you could have good luck for the rest of your life, but you're definitely going into a period of good luck for relationships. Okay? I also see you taking a voyage. Now, whether this voyage is emotional and spiritual, from an unhappy place to a more happy, self-loving place, or whether you actually decide, you know what, I'm kind of done with this place, I'm done with these people, I'm done with, there's no job opportunities here, there's no fresh people, I'm kind of done, I want to go somewhere else. Could be that. But I see you taking some kind of a journey, whether spiritual or physical. You could actually move house, move city, move state. There's water, you could even move internationally. But I see some kind of move happening. But the beautiful part, group number 4, is that once you have this rebirth, and it can be an epiphany. It can be a realization that you are lovable. You could have a good cry and start treating yourself a lot better. And it opens up a portal in the universe, and you're sending out love, and you're loving yourself, and you're surrounding yourself in a loving bubble. The universe is going to start shooting love at you, because I see you turning into the Queen of Pentacles. The strong, stable, nurturing, self-loving. To me, the Queen of Pentacles is like the closest to the Empress. Just so solid, so stable, so nurturing, so self-loving. so close to the earth, to like Mother Earth. And then we have the Ten of Cups. So why are you single? Because you didn't love yourself. But you do, and you will. And you will have love. When? I don't know. Maybe 10 months? Maybe give yourself a year to really, really love yourself, to set some boundaries with people, to start keeping some promises to yourself, to treat yourself well. But the Ten of Cups is promised to you. And that's what I have for you, group number 4. Kind of freaking beautiful. I love it. And finally, group 5. What did I just talk about? We have boundaries. We have trust. We have believe. We have the moon. We have death. And we have temperance. Yeah. Again, this is so similar to group number 4. So you may want to listen to group number 4 as well. I see, when I look at you, group number 5, I see someone who does not believe in themselves. Okay? With the moon, you don't see things clearly. You don't trust yourself, and you don't trust others. You don't have boundaries. And we just talked about that in group number 4. What this tells me, group number 5, and I'm not surprised that 2 groups are so similar. You don't love yourself. That's why you're single. You don't believe in yourself. And at the risk of sounding exactly like the last group, maybe through things that happened in your childhood or things that have happened in past relationships, you've allowed people's negative treatment to make you believe that you're not worth anything, or maybe your own feelings of self-worth or lack of self-worth have drawn in people who don't value you. Because like attracts like, the law of attraction. So, it's obvious that the reason that you're single is because you don't love yourself. But do you know what's really cool? Is that you didn't settle for someone treating you poorly. If you're single, it means every time it didn't work, you tried to make it work, you tried to learn the lessons, and then you left. And I'm really proud of you for staying single. Because I'd rather be single and maybe a little lonely than with someone and extremely unhappy, maybe even like neglected or even abused. So, the message from Spirit is to believe in yourself, to build trust with yourself, and to love yourself. And the way that you do that, I know personally of 2 ways, group number 5. Number 1, set boundaries. For example, people pleasing. If you want to say no, say no. Don't automatically just do stuff because you want to be liked or because you don't want to let people down or whatever. If you really want to say no, say no. In fact, sometimes even if you don't want to say no, say no. And in relationships, if someone calls you on Thursday and asks you if you want to go out on Friday, oh, I'm sorry, I have plans. You gotta hit me up way before that. I'm popular, I'm valuable. You may not say those exact words, but that is what you are saying when you say no. It's like, oh, you gotta ask me at least a week or 2 out. The nail shop that you really want to go to, the massage place, the hair place, the doctor, you can't get right in. You got to get into rotation, okay? So if you get a call on Thursday night, hey, do you want to go out? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm tied up this weekend. Well, what about next weekend? I don't know. Why don't you give me a call? I don't have my calendar in front of me right now. Why don't you give me a call like on Monday, and let me look at my calendar, and we can see. I am serious. You are valuable. You are in demand. You are popular. You see, okay? And if you've kind of been seeing someone and they try and pull a Saturday night at 9 p.m., hey, feel like some company? Oh no, I'm not at home. Or, no, I'm getting ready to go to bed alone. Thank you. We do not allow any of that kind of behavior. So that's the boundaries, okay? Even friends taking advantage, borrowing money, whatever. No. Setting boundaries, okay? A second way is keeping promises to yourself. Do you buy all the gym gear, the gym membership, the cute tennis shoes, the cute little workout outfits, and then you don't go? That is not keeping a promise to yourself. Do you buy the fruits and the vegetables and the good healthy food, and the fruits and veggies sit in the bin and rot while you go get pizza and stuff? That is not keeping promises to yourself. How do I know? Because, yeah, I know. Keep your promises to yourself, and it's hard. Just even the little ones. To go for a walk, to take your vitamins, to do your skincare. Take care of yourself. Keep your promises to yourself. Okay, so those are two ways. And once you start to love yourself and honor yourself and keep your promises to yourself, it's going to be a rebirth. The old ways of doing things, the non-self-caring ways, all that, it's going to be over. You're going to have a rebirth. It's going to be a new day. But you know what's beautiful with the Temperance card? This is telling me that you're still you, you're still beautiful, but you're going to find balance. Okay? By adding in some self-love, by adding in keeping your promises with the Temperance card, you're going to be the same you, but better. It's like a glow up. You're going to experience a glow up. And then the second message that I'm getting from the Temperance card is Spirit is watching over you. You're being protected and guided. Spirit is going to send you true love. Okay? But you have to love yourself first, because if someone comes up and they try and love you and you don't love yourself, you can even screw that up. They can't love you right, because it's like you won't be able to accept it. You won't be able to trust it. You won't be able to believe it. You'll question it. You could even screw it up and turn it bad. So you've got to love yourself. And I've told you 2 ways to do that. So that's why you're single. You need to love yourself. You need to honor yourself. You need to keep promises to yourself. Once you do that, you're going to have a rebirth, a glow up, and Spirit is going to send you love. And that is what I have for you, group number 5. So I want to thank you for joining me. And if this did resonate, please do give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.